really hope them, like, I hope that they're gonna do well, especially Zero. That's my dude. I love Zero. He's always been my dude. Spell me with 1,050 bits. Damn, son. Thank you. So, Scraps. I thought he was a piece of shit last year when I was competing against him, but then I started liking him, and now I'm cool with Scraps. I like Scraps a lot. He likes my dad, so him and my dad got along at champs. I like Scraps. Zero, I've always liked Zero. I've always been a big fan of him. I always want to play with him. Who else do they have on their team? Celium, new player. Don't know anything about Celium. Never spoken to Celium. Zuma, my dude. I've known Zuma forever. And then their fifth, Asen. Don't know anything about him either. He seems like a nice guy, and I heard he was frying at this event. I heard he had their best KD. And he's like, I think he's a sub player. Isn't Asen a sub? I'm pretty sure. But what happened? Like, dude, my mans, like FaZe Clan, they were playing all right. You know, it's their first event as a team. Then they're playing against the reigning champs, LG. LG has not been playing good. They didn't win a series. They went last map 5-5. I watched the 5-5 last map, and they didn't play that well. But they won. So they won their first series. Then they go against FaZe. I'm like, all right, FaZe is going to fucking destroy them because LG is not playing good. FaZe is playing all right. Like, they're definitely going to win this. It's going to happen. I'm having a great day, Spellman. But I was like, yo, all right, FaZe is going to win. And then I leave, and then I see that LG won last map. I'm like, oh, it must have been a good series. FaZe always goes game 5. Like, it's all good. I guess they just, you know, first event. But then I heard what happened, and then I saw the clip. Yo, Treyarch, Mondahar, who's in charge? Like, who's mans? Who's mans? I am so mad. I can't believe FaZe Clan didn't get the win. Why are the refs not giving FaZe the win? It doesn't make sense. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. I gotta take this call, guys. Hello? This is her boyfriend speaking. What's up?
A lot of players with the ICR, like in the position Mox was in, they would just hold outskirts and hope their teammates get back to mid fast.
Awesome. Thank you.
He backs all the way up, and then
Bye.
just keep.
Anyways, guys. Who's mans? Why? 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 How did FaZe Clan win that tournament? It makes absolutely no sense, guys. No one at Cherry cares about. Yo, listen to Boss Daddy. We stream Blackout every day, and they're making some crazy changes to Blackout. So I'm not complaining. I love Treyarch for that. But yo, why? I don't know why they didn't make the objective like capturing the point instead of getting the kills. And even so, the refs should overturn that immediately. If I'm a ref, if I'm the head of referees, Rami, I know Rami, I've seen this man. He's a good dude. He seems very level-headed. He kind of reminds me of that little, like, that guy from Billions. You know that guy who, like, audits Chuck Rhodes in Season 2, if you guys watch it? He literally reminds me just like that guy. So freaking annoying. Yeah, I was talking to this appointment that my girlfriend has for something. Anyways, I just don't understand why the refs wouldn't overturn that. Like, it's so obvious that FaZe Clan won the game. They stopped playing. Slack got, like, this stupid grab slam off on them at the end. Like, it's not like he, like, did some crazy shit to win it. Dude, why didn't FaZe Clan get that happen? Why? I don't understand, chat. I don't understand. Sonos Playbar or Bean, you're my guy for Sonos info. I actually have, like, the, who's this? I have the Sonos, like, bar under the TV, and I really like that. You know? Who got 1,000 gifted subs? What do you mean, BK Spunk? Holy shit. 1,000 gifted subs incoming. Damn. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but that would be awesome. Same thing happened when LG played Denial. And they got screwed, right? They lost because of it, I'm pretty sure. So, anyways, guys, we could go back into it right now. We can start watching this, I guess. Because that's what you guys are here for. That's what we're doing. This is the title of the stream. CWL Watch Party, baby. It's lit.
It has been such a
Who is she? Is she new? I've never seen this girl before.
Your brackets for anyone who's just tuning in. We'll go through those so you can see what happened, see how E United took down Optic to get back into those grand finals. And guys, this is going to be electric. There's no way this is going to be a disappointment. You can see it now. Grand finals bracket going all the way down, leading to that E United 100T grand final. And I mean, I think 100T proved it. A little mishap at Fort Worth, and now they're here. They were a favorite for this, and they're in the grand finals.
Both of these teams had a story to tell it forward. I mean, United got
Pac-Man.
Right.
This dude Pac-Man's like the ultimate troll, chat. My man's is the ultimate troll, Pac-Man. Doug, get a gold streak in your hair if you slick it back. No, I'm not going to do that. A deal is a deal. I mean, listen, 1,000 gifted subs. We know the deal. They should have gotten a full replay. I don't know about the full replay. I think that's stupid. I think you just give them the win. Hey, Doug, how you doing today? I have an idea. Just hear me out. All 3 COD developers work on one game and make it the best every 3 years. What do you think? I don't think they need 3 COD developers for that working on the game. I think that what would happen in that situation, Ryan, is that they would start stepping on each other's toes and they would become too prideful. It's just like human nature. That's what would happen. Like if you take I don't even know. Like they all make Call of Duty and they all want their Call of Duties to be the best. And then if you take them all together, they're going to get jealous and they're going to have egos. One developer is going to think that they're better than another. They're going to feel like they have better ideas than the other. They're all going to step on each other's toes. That would never work. And also like the greed in terms of money and the sales of Call of Duty every single year and the cuts that they get. And the guys who develop the games don't even get the say in like what happens. It's Activision who gets the say. So Activision has to do it. BK Spunk, who's gifted 1,000 subs? You tell me. You tell me, because as far as I'm concerned, my boy Mert has gifted it, and he never asked for nothing in return. So it's all on the person who gifts it. If they want to do it, if they say that and that's what they want, then that's that. Did you see the FaZe vs. LG game glitch? We just talked about that, Abe. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. So I'm going to stay full screen on me because I don't care really about what the analysts are going to say right now. No offense, because I'm kind of like doing the same thing as them. So we're going to get into the game once it starts, and I'm going to go over to that, and we're going to watch it together. But for now, we're going to kind of talk about the London event. We're going to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about in general, and then we're going to go over to the game. Who are you rooting for, Doug besides FaZe? I'm rooting for 100 Thieves. I never really liked United as a competitor. I don't know. Like, every time I played against them, I just always didn't like them for some reason, if that makes any sense. They're all nice people. There's nothing wrong with them, but I really like some of the guys on 100 Thieves. Like, I'm not that crazy about, I don't know. I love Slasher and I love Priesta. So that's that. I love those 2 guys. Slasher is one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. I love playing with Slasher. And Priesta, personally, I never really thought much of him because he was the guy who took my spot on FaZe last year, I guess, like in World War II, because they all wanted him over me and he was a nobody at the time, and I was a little upset and jealous of it. But over time, especially throughout that year, I remember, I think it was it Anaheim? I think it was Anaheim, which was like halfway through the year. Yeah, it was halfway through the year. I remember seeing Preston in the hotel lobby, and I'm just like, dude, like, you are such a fucking good kid. Like, you are so good at Call of Duty, and you are such an awesome teammate and a really good person outside the game. Like, I'm like proud of the fact that you're representing FaZe right now. Like, I really like Preston, so he's a good kid. I really like him a lot. And on the guys on United, I mean, I feel like they all kind of stay to themselves, which isn't a bad thing. So, like, if I'm on their team, that's what I would want. Like, I'd want my team to be really tight and close. And they seem like a really tight team. That's always how they've been. Clay, I guess, like, a love-hate relationship I've always had with him. Like, we act like we're friends outside the game, and then, like, he'll throw, like, some hardcore daggers at me in-game. I'm just like, wait, bitch. Wait, you talking shit about me? Boy, I'm dropping 1.5s on your ass every time I play you in a series and you're talking shit. Get the fuck... Yo, take your headset, take your controller, get your stuff gaming, get your G Fuel, get your Adderall, whatever. And I'm going to take my G Fuel and I'm going to freaking smash you right now, dude. Let's go. So, it's friendly competition. United also, though, has not won in a long time. And Clayster hasn't won in forever. So, I mean, it'll be a good story, I guess. I really want 100 Thieves to win it, though. Personally speaking. I mean, he has a prescription. It's public information. This isn't like I'm roasting him or anything. Clay's had a prescription for Adderall his whole life. It's pretty much common sense. It's not snitching in any way. Yo, Multani Gaming, the UK crowd is second to none, dude. Second to none. I'm telling you, when I was at Birmingham last year, we actually knocked FaZe out of that event, man. I had my best event of my life. Not even joking. 1.25 KD. The entire event. 1.25, baby. Man, that crowd, those people were like the most hardcore, diehard fans of competitive Call of Duty I've ever seen. It was crazy. I love the UK crowd. I love competing there. That's why on my stream, I think on Thursday or Wednesday, somebody asked me about where was my favorite event I've ever played in. And a lot of people would say like Anaheim or something, but I said Birmingham and like London. I love playing in front of the UK crowd. I don't like necessarily going to the UK because all the North American players say the same things I feel. Like, why don't you have air conditioning? You guys say open the window. I get it, like, be practical. But when I'm traveling, especially if I'm going so far and I'm going overseas and I'm, like, flying 6 hours, going through customs, waiting through the custom lines when you get to London, which takes, like, 2 hours, taking, like, a 2-hour cab to the hotel, it turns into, like, almost a 15-hour travel day. And then you get really bad jet lag. The last thing you want is no air conditioning. You just want to be as comfortable as possible. You want some really good food. You know what I mean? So That thing I don't like, but I do like going to a different side of the world, seeing different parts of the country, hearing different people's accents, seeing their culture, and honestly, just playing Call of Duty, like, that's what we're there for. Playing Call of Duty in front of that crowd is the best thing in the world, and, like, it makes up for everything else. So I love playing in the UK, like, genuinely, truthfully. I would also love to see an event in, like, India or something, because when I went to India, I was in India last year at this time, those kids, like, are so, like, hardcore about just like being supportive towards you, because like honestly they don't really have that much out there, dude. Like when I was there, these kids don't even have consoles. Like you can't even buy a console in a store, and they all have to go to like a gaming room together just to like watch one kid play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like the OG one, because they don't even have like the newest COD. Like I feel so bad. Like those people are so freaking nice too, and I would love to play in India one day. Big up the UK. Yeah, I mean, the US is great, and, like, I love the US. Is where I'm born and raised, and I think it's the best country in the world, but the fans in the UK are by far, like, so passionate, the most passionate. It's no offense to, like, anybody in the US, but the UK fans are so crazy passionate. This is from somebody that lives in the US, so. What are your thoughts on the PS4 exclusive contract? Personally, I hate it since I play Xbox. I've always been a PS4 guy, Ryan. Always, since day one. I played PS3 over PS4, and I've always loved it, so I'm a big fan of the PlayStation contract. And apparently they just renewed it, didn't they? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they can hear the fucking CWL chat is so toxic, Lou. Dude, they always are like that, man. Doug scoping the competition for next year. Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be a lot of, like, orgs with power instead of players with power going into next year. What are your thoughts on Dashy killing and having almost a 2 KD like every event? Dude, the kid's a glitch, man. He says the word all the time. You guys know Brandon. The dude is an absolute glitch. Like Brandon, I don't know, man. It was weird. I wish I played with Brandon under different circumstances. I felt like our team just did not have chemistry. Like one of us would always have a bad map. Blast would always like play too aggressive, and like his excuse would be that like sometimes he could go off and like have a 2.0 KD. Like we just did not play at the same pace. I wish that I had a team that like played more at the same pace when I played with Brandon, so I could have gauged his talent better, because it honestly didn't even feel like the Brandon you guys watch like every single tournament where he's dropping these 2.0 KDs. I played with him at like 4 or 5 events last year. It didn't feel like that when I played with him. Even though he was like the best slayer every event, he'd always have like a 1.3 KD in World War II every single event. It didn't even feel like it, because like our whole team just didn't flow. So like he'd get a lot of kills, but it didn't matter because we never capitalized on them. And it didn't even feel like he was like, not to say that he wasn't our best player, because he was, but like it didn't feel like the things he were doing were impactful, because we as role players weren't really like doing our jobs around it. So it was really weird. I usually make that work, and I'm upset about myself for that, because I always make it work, and I couldn't make it work last year with that team. I feel like I should have. And we had a lot of chances too. A lot of good chances. We had a lot of good opportunities to play well, and like we let our egos get the best of us. It sucked. But yeah. CWL chat was so salty that UK chat was having fun. I don't get that. Like I never understood that. Why didn't they take out the HBR? Good question. Apparently it was an accident. That's what he said. I don't think COD Esports will ever go to PC, right? It will stay on console forever. Habla en español. ¿Cómo vas tu día? Just son 9-8. Oh, we getting into it, boys. We got a montage. Uh-oh.